tributes are pouring in for Oscar-winning actress Diane Keaton. The 79-year-old's career spans 6 decades. She had memorable roles in both comedies and dramas, making her one of Hollywood's most enduring actresses. ABC's Danny New joins me now to take a look back at her life on the big screen. Danny, you had the opportunity to interview Diane Keaton. You said it went off the rails in like the best way. What do you remember most?
Yeah, it was delightfully chaotic. And when I watch other interviews with Diane Keaton, that's usually how it went. But it's basically because, whenever you're interviewing someone who's like a legend, you try to start off with some easy questions and you work your way into the legacy questions. But the easy questions became hard questions immediately.
Really?
Because she would never answer something exactly how you thought. She just had one of these unique, indelible personalities where she could just take something in a way only Diane Keaton could do.
Yeah.
And you just had to go with it and just throw all your questions out the window because she's just a one-of-one personality.
How special to get to have that conversation with her. Goldie Hawn shared an emotional tribute to Diane Keaton moments ago on social media. What can you tell us about that?
Well, she was talking about, they were in First Wives Club together, which is a movie about 3 women who are going through divorces, marital troubles, and they bond together. They have the famous "You Don't Own Me" scene where they all sing that song together, the Leslie Gore song. But actually, you know what she said in that caption, Janae? Is that she said that they had planned on living together in their older years.
Oh, wow.
And that she feels robbed that they didn't get to do that, but maybe in the next life they'll get to, because they said they wanted to grow old together and live together, and they at least got to grow old together for a little bit. And you could just tell. I mean, it was, sometimes there are big captions and small captions when we have celebrities remember people, and it was like a 4-paragraph post on Instagram. So you can tell they really loved each other.
Oh, that is so sweet and still so heartbreaking. Even though she was 79, what a legacy she leaves behind. And I mean, she's given us some of the most iconic movie scenes. I was a big fan of Father of the Bride as a 5-year-old. I love that movie. Love Diane Keaton. What's one of your favorites?
Well, Annie Hall is my favorite. That's a movie that really made her very famous. She won her Oscar for Annie Hall. And there's this scene where she's on a balcony with Woody Allen, and they're talking, but then this was very progressive at the time. There were subtitles underneath them saying what they're really feeling. Because it's kind of a first date, and they're making small talk. And then underneath Diane Keaton, it says that she's thinking like, oh, he probably thinks I'm a yo-yo. And you can just see that, like in her eyes, you can see both someone trying to make small talk, but also conveying like, I'm thinking about how do I look right now. And just the way that she could do that on 2 levels is something only she could do. And I know you mentioned Father of the Bride, your favorite. I did see that Steve Martin did make a post as well saying that she was loved. And then he quoted her most famous line from Annie Hall, which is la-di-da, la-di-da, which people always say in tribute to her.
Oh, man. What an incredible career. To span 60 years doing anything is incredible, but especially in Hollywood. So Diane Keaton will certainly be missed.
Absolutely.
Danny New, thank you so much.